Learning how to process your feelings is really relationship with God 101. And before we get to that part about how to actually process our feelings with God, we have to learn to discern where our feelings are coming from. And most of you probably think, as most people do, that your feelings are yours and they're yours. But since you are born again, and even before you were born again, if you were given the gift of burden bearing at conception, you will easily pick up the feelings of other people. And not just other people either. I mean, it could be not just family members, it could be land, it could be what's happening in the government, it could be anyone. But that's for another time. so, um, so I want you as a burden bearer, and most of you will be because you've asked Jesus into your heart, and that's what he does, is he lives to make intercession. When you start to have strong feelings, especially negative ones, I want you to bring them to the Lord and ask the Lord, is this mine or does this belong to somebody else? And you will be surprised. A lot of you, it might be 9 times out of 10, it actually belongs to somebody else, or it might be what's happening in the world. It might be what's happening in your city. But learning to bring this to the Lord to find out really whose emotion it is going to go a long way in helping you. Let me give you an example of how this happens, because you, as a child, if one parent is mad at another parent, and the child, all they know is they get angry. And every time the mother talks about the father who left, the child goes, ah, and is angry. And they don't even realize they're picking up on the mother's anger, or vice versa, however it works. They just know they're angry. And that's called a secondary offense. But what has really happened is you've taken on the feelings of somebody else, and as a child you do not know how to bring that to the Lord and give it to him and to distinguish between that. So have some homework if you want to really delve deeper into inner healing. This is a really good place to start. Is this big emotion I'm having actually mine, Lord, or does it belong to someone else?